Hi, Jimmy is here and welcome to my Magical Intentions. Today I'm doing a tarot spread reading for a recurring dream. Yeah, there is this dream that I have very often. It's, I don't know, since I finished my first degree, I've been having this dream. Like, I don't know, when I say a recurring dream, maybe 5 times a year I will have that dream. And it's not exactly the same thing happening over and over. That it changes the place, it changes the situation, it changes the characters, but it's basically the same script. It's basically I feel like I don't feel like it. What happens is in this dream, I I come to sometimes I come to my school where my school where I finished this first degree, or sometimes it's a different school, but it is like a university. And when I come to the class, and it's usually as a class that I have no idea that I was enrolled until like the last week, and then for some reason, oh, I have to go, I have to get this done, I have to get this class completed, so I need to go before it's too late. And then when I arrive there, it's like the last week of the year, and there is this exam, and I have to do the exam. But as I said, I have no idea I was enrolled in this course, but now I have to do this exam, and I don't know what to do. So I'll just try to do my best, and then in trying to do my best, I don't do much because, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's a kind of nightmare, but not really. I would say it's just an uncomfortable dream because I remember I always wake up with this feeling like uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so today I'm doing this tarot spread reading for a recurring dream. It basically consists of 2 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yeah, I'll tell the meanings of each position as I lay the cards down. This first card here represents the recurring dream. Yeah, so general meaning of this dream. And the second card, it's why I keep having this recurring dream. Why? The third card, it will be what is the lesson I meant to learn from this dream? Like, it must be a message there. It must be that I cannot understand yet. The fourth card is what is unresolved surrounding this dream. Maybe there's something in my life I need to fix, and I'll never have this dream again. And the first card, how can I resolve this energy? So it's an advice. What should I do? Okay, so let's see what we have here. At first position, the Six of Pentacles, of the second position, Queen of Wands, and then the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups. The card that represents the recurring dream, I see here the Six of Pentacles, and I see it is a generosity card, you know, and I'm trying to figure out why generosity would be related to this dream to come to this school. I was not ready. I'm not ready, and then I would say maybe it's just a fear. Maybe there is something. It's something that I have learned in my past, that I've learned throughout my life. This school not necessarily means the school. It means the whole life itself. It means the whole life itself, and how I feel about my life. And I see here more like the, do you know, the imposter syndrome? Yeah, that you just feel you're not ready. You don't feel you're ready for this position of sharing your love, sharing your knowledge, sharing what you have with people surrounding you. And then it just means that, it just represents that you understand that you already well prepared, that you have already learned the lesson. If you're not enrolled for that aspect in your life, it's because you were not supposed to be there. You're not meant to be there. There is so much things that you already have in you, that you already can contribute of. It's like you should not put yourself in places that do not belong to you, because over there you cannot contribute with anything. But the moment that you adjust yourself, there are moments that you find where you should be, where in what place of your life you're good enough. That's where you can contribute. Yeah, that's where you can see the fruits coming out of it, and then you're gonna feel yourself valid, and you're not gonna feel like this imposter anymore. And why do I keep having this recurrent dream? Is the Queen of Wands. And but here I have the Queen of Wands, which represents like this whole energy, the ideal. There is still this ideal inside of you that you keep like feeding and make this fire get bigger and bigger. That it's this desire that burns with you, trying to find this ideal position that is represented by the Queen of Wands. And why do you need to achieve that? Why? If that energy doesn't belong to you. And here, the card, I'm looking to this cat in this card. The cat to me, it means something that is deep related to you, to your unconscious, to the way you see your life. Or cats, they are like, they take care of that place, that territory, but if you move them to a different place, they get totally desperate, they get totally lost. That it's exactly what happened in this dream. It's like, are you really find yourself in your place? Do you still insist, and oh, I have to get this exam done, I have to finish this in this place? Why you don't move yourself from the places that don't deserve your energy anymore, So the next card, I have the Seven of Swords. It is a lesson that I'm having from this recurring dream. And then the Seven of Swords, it talks about that, like you be able to manage your own thoughts and idea. You put things in place. The Seven Swords is related to a thief sometimes, but it's not only a thief. It's like someone who knows, okay, these do not belong to here, and then I'll bring it to where it belongs. It's like where you should direct your energy. Why you spend so much energy in places that do not belong there. Yeah. And it's the fourth card. What is an unsolving surrounding this dream? And when I see the High Priestess in the reading, we almost feel like dragged to the High Priestess. It's the most mysterious card of the tarot, and I just feel like what is unsolved surrounding this dream is still mysterious. Maybe it's still mysterious. It's maybe because the High Priest is someone who does not really act externally, but it only acts internally. yeah, maybe these feelings that I have internally, these ideas, this thought that I only have inside of me, the desires that I have to be in this place, to be in that place, to move this energy, to move this source to the place. I know where they belong. I know where they should be, but it's still I keeping just watching and analyzing the situation, and I'm not never actually taking an action from that. I'm never like putting myself in the right places, because of this energy of the high priestess to keeping the things internally and keeping like analyzing and sometimes not getting anywhere. And how can I resolve this energy? Here I have the King of Cups, another card to me that it's hard. It's hard to read, but I feel like when I see the King of Cups, I see this figure of someone that do everything based on love, and everything based on love. And it just say just get rid of those things that don't satisfy you anymore. Get rid of these places that don't belong to you anymore. Those things that you know that you want to change, you want to move from there, but for some reason, for conveniencing, you is still there, you're still there, and you're still there, and then you don't feel like moving. And then the King of Cups comes as this advice that it says like it's time to do what your heart wants. It's time to plant these flowers in the land that you really wanted to be planted, and do with love, and then suppress those feelings and those things. When I say suppress here, I say because my I don't know, my intuition is drags my attention to this image of the king, like he just stepping on the head of this monster that is internally monster. It's just to understand I don't need this anymore. Okay, this is the basic interpretation of this dream. I'm really sorry if it's not very clear. It's because it's something about me, and there are certain things that I don't actually want to share to share much. But yeah, if you agree with the interpretation of these cards, please leave your comment. I'll be more than happy to hear what's your opinion and how you view these cards. If you think what I'm saying makes sense, if you think anything makes sense as well, I would be happy to hear. Thank you so much. Bye.